Summer is here. The sun is out, birds are chirping, touch grass, hot as shit outside. And you ask yourself, what should I wear? But don't worry, I got just the thing for you. This is probably also the reason why you clicked on this video, to build your summer wardrobe. I'm gonna go over some essentials for this summer that in my opinion just peak that you can get for a crazy steal sometimes, but hold on, this is not the budget version. The budget version will come out in 2 weeks on a Monday, so be ready for that if you want to save up your money. But if you have the money to spend, this is the video for you. Without further ado, let me introduce myself. My name is Daniel, too, out of fashion content here on YouTube, TikTok, and of course Instagram. All links to my socials are in the description down below, and without further ado, once again, I'd say let's start with this video. Let's start with pants. What kind of pants you should wear this summer is pretty obvious. Shorts. The heat waves are coming in, 30 degrees Celsius outside. Honestly, I can't stand that shit. And me personally, I don't like shorts. But when I tell you these shorts have something about them that just makes me like, wow, I love those shorts. And those shorts would be the Bermuda shorts. But if you don't like Bermuda pants, don't worry. Also, the 3/4 pants are just insane. Just go over your knees, look insanely good, not too crazy, and also pretty chill. In my personal recommendation, what I would recommend to you is basically some good Rick Owens dark shadow shorts. You may ask yourself, but Daniel, isn't this too expensive? It's like Rick Owens, it should be expensive, right? Well, not really. Rick Owens dark shadow is way cheaper, so that would be something for you. And even if you think dark shadow is way too expensive, look it up on Vinted. If you find a good pair of Rick Owens shorts, go buy them. I heard stories that people found Rick Owens shorts for around $50 to $100 in really good conditions, and I'm like, damn, where? Like, this shit crazy, genuinely, for me personally, damn. And that just goes to shows the person who seeks will find it. And of course, if you don't like shorts just like me, I would recommend you to get yourself some good salvage denim. But not those big ones from the matcha trend. No. I'm talking about the good straight leg denim. Because those will last you a lifetime. You will get crazy marks, fades, honeycombs, whatever you need, whatever you want, you can get it on this pair of jeans. It will be probably expensive, but it will be worth the price. You will wear these jeans for at least 5 years. Trust me. But if you don't like those salvage denims, no problem. Just any other straight leg denim will do the job. Alright, going from the bottoms to the bottom, well, basically to your feet. Pause, bro. Must have been the wind. Well, anyway, shoes that I would recommend to you are, for example, flip-flops. Me personally, I'm not a big fan of flip-flops, but I know a lot of people love flip-flops. It's just way too uncomfortable for me personally, but that's just my take. And honestly, looking back, in my opinion, what I had to say around 3 months ago where I said flip-flops, I don't understand the hype. I still don't understand the hype, but sometimes it just looks okay-ish, coolish. Like, look calm, you know, like, And if you don't want to wear flip-flops just like me, I got you, gang. Converse and Vans are the way for you. Converse, Chuck 70s, All-Stars, whatever you want, or just Vans. Each and every Vans pair is just insane. They also had the Fang campaign not that long ago, which was crazy. And I also got myself some Vans. Not sure if I got scammed though, so that's that. If you buy on the aftermarket, please be careful. I can't stress this enough because I myself got scammed a lot. So please be careful, don't get scammed. Sorry for the interruption, we back at it again. Coming from the feet, pause, up to the upper body, we have slim fitting shirts. In my opinion, one of the best things you can buy. I won't recommend a brand specifically for them because it depends really on which material you like. If you like it really slim, if you like it very thin, very heavy, whatever you like, depends on you. Some go to fast fashion brands just because it's easy, accessible, and just very basic. Others are looking for something more meaningful, more special. Really depends on you and your taste and your preference. For me personally, I love this shirt and also another one that I have in white. This one. But still, this is one of my favorite shirts. Like, bro, just be a garbage. Damn, bro. Yes. And to pair it with a good fitting shirt, I would recommend to go with a flannel. Well, not specifically a flannel, but just basic shirts. Long sleeve shirts. Whether it be striped, just plain white, whatever you like. Damn, kind of felt like a rapper there. But very hype right now are also like linen shirts. Of course, the old money bubble is there, but in my opinion, it's alright. Looking at most linen shirts you can buy nowadays, it's pretty much just fast fashion quality. So yeah, if you want to go that way, go that way. But in my opinion, shirts are the best. Like imagine just a white shirt with a shirt that is, for example, striped. Perfect! Another thing I would recommend is, of course, a polo. But I'm not talking about the classic Chief Keef rip-up polos, but some kind of custom polos. Not too crazy. For example, Ice Cape Grace. Okay, without the I, just Cape Grace. Beautiful polos in my opinion. Or you could also check out Prayingg. I got myself a polo not that long ago. Absolutely beautiful in my opinion. And it also fits well. Get yourself some good polos. Doesn't have to be like Ralph Lauren and shit. I'm not sure about y'all, but I saw the handy shirts a lot lately. Me personally, I'm not a fan of those handy shirts where they're just like really short. I don't even own any handy shirts, but if I would have gotten myself a handy shirt, I would have gotten myself a long sleeve one. Those are light, easy to put on, and just look simple, nice. Of course, there was like this big handy trend not that long ago. Yeah, what the fuck? But hey, what can you do? As I said just like a few seconds ago, I haven't got any Henley shirts, so I can't really say if those are something for the summer. But from the looks of it, absolutely. And of course, if you're going to be outside this summer, it's gonna be cold. Because the evenings are always cold, the night is always colder than the day, and that's just logical. I don't have to explain to y'all, hopefully. Well, anyways, Gangski, what I'm trying to say is get yourself a good fitting zipper or just a hoodie. For example, I've got myself... I got this Legal Business Controls America Supreme zip up from the Igor Katliar era from Supreme. It was very cheap though. Shout out Shelko, my guy. But as y'all can see, the tag is just like cut out. Other than that, I think it's real. And even if not, this was a crazy steal. Shout out Checo. But what I mean when I say like good fitting zip ups is basically something like this, you know? Okay, I ain't gonna hold you. I can't hear shit because of the Oshanka and the hood on top. But honestly, it's just a straight fit, not too crazy. And I may look goofy right now, but hey, you get the message though. A good fitting zipper can save you from the cold evening weather or even the night weather. But I gotta cut this shit, bro. Way too hot for this bitch. Damn. But still very cool. Have I already said shout out Checo? Check. Okay, bro, what the fuck? That's what weird. What the fuck? But y'all get the message, gang. Good fitting zip up. That's the way to go. Anyways, moving from the upper body part to our faces. Of course, the sun is shining. It's bright as shit. And what do we do when we LARP as archive demons? We wear shades. What kind of shades? Tom Ford shades. So that's on a more pricier side. But you can also go for any other alternative you can find. Me personally, I like these Tom Ford shades. I don't know why, but they just have something about them. Maybe just because it's Tom Ford. I don't know. But I'm a big fan of those shades. Look good, not too pricey. Well, depends where you look them up. On the aftermarket or secondhand market or retail. Well, if you are looking for them on the aftermarket or secondhand market, please be careful. There's a lot of fakes out there. There are a lot of fakes out there. Not there's a lot of fakes. And if you don't like no shades and you just want to wear a cap, no problem. I myself have a cap that I've worn for around, I think, maybe 2 summers right now. But that would be the mowalola cap. I'm in love with this cap. And even just mowalola. I'm a big mowalola fiend, as I said some videos ago, but that's besides the point. Coming back to the topic, caps can be a lifesaver. Just imagine yourself looking out and it's just way too bright and y'all can't see shit. And then this cap, oh my days, you put it on and you can see everything. Crazy scenario, I know, but if you don't like no mowalola caps, no problem. Those are not too expensive on the aftermarket. But anyways, gangski, what I'm trying to say is a good fitting cap is always good. But another recommendation of mine is of course the Balenciaga Gucci cap. I saw it in the Jade's interview with Well. Absolutely insane in my opinion. I don't see anybody rocking these. These may look fake as shit, but boy, if you wear those are just something like, if you know, you know. And at the end of the day, are you wearing it for yourself or for others? If you're wearing this for others, damn, bro, I don't know what to say. But that wraps up our whole video. I hope I could help y'all out. Looking for specific pieces. I also name dropped some of these things so y'all can look those up. For shorts, I would recommend some Rick Owens Dark Shadow line shorts. Not too expensive, but also not too cheap. For shoes, Vans and Converse or just flip-flops. For t-shirts, whatever you like. For the polos, I would recommend Cape Grace, of course, Prayingg, and if you don't know any other brands, just take a look around. It's not a must-have in my opinion because a lot of people are going to rock polos this summer, but if you want to join them, just look around. For straight leg denim, really depends on which kind of straight leg denim you want. But please don't buy no straight leg denim from Jaded London or any other fast fashion like big brands, corporate things. Trust me, those won't last you a year. And even if they do, horrible quality. Pants are one of the things where I would really recommend to go out and not only stay on a budget, because pants are one of the most important things in an outfit. You can have many shirts but just one pant, and this is all it takes. So really think about the pants you want. For the shades, I also said Tom Ford. Really depends if you really like Tom Ford or not, but also other designer brands are good. Vintage, because nowadays sunglasses by designers are not really like that okayish coolish, in my opinion at least. I saw some Gucci shades not that long ago with a horse bit detail. Very nice. For the zip ups, I would recommend just anything you like. It could be a hoodie you already have or just a zip up you already have. I personally wouldn't recommend to buy a new zip up, because why would you if you already have a good fitting one? But it also doesn't have to be like this skinny or long thing, you know? It could also be one from Project GR. Well, formerly known as Project GR, nowadays known as Protocol Index. Big, fluffy, nice, and also roomy, of course. And for the caps, mowalola. Really depends if you really like mowalola or not. Mowalola pieces are nicely designed. The quality could be better, but if you don't like no mowalola, a Gucci Balenciaga cap would do the trick, or just any other straight cap. With that being said, thank you very much for watching the video from start to finish. I really appreciate you, gang. You don't know. And once again, well, not really once again, but thank y'all for 1,330 subscribers. This shit is genuinely crazy. I celebrated my 1K not that long ago. Video is right here if you want to check it out. And now we are already at 1.3. Shit is genuinely crazy, and I really thank y'all for that. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't thank y'all enough. As I said at the start of the video, my name is Daniel too. If you like to check my content out on other platforms, just look at the links down below in the description. I hope I could help y'all out with this wardrobe guide for the summer. A budget one hopefully coming in 2 weeks. With that being said, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I just hope you have a wonderful week, a wonderful month, and just a wonderful summer. My name is Daniel too. I love you. Bye bye. See you again in 2 weeks. Bye bye. And these shorts will be the third 40. Drei Viertel. How the fuck sagst du? Also known as the 3/4. Fordel? Was laber ich, Digga? Coming back to the topic. What the fuck, Mova? Nani?